everybody, it's Chris Eads, and on the line is Wootini here with another Gay Gamer video podcast for you. This week I went to see Tron Ares, which I actually enjoyed. I know it's funny because it's a big dumb summer blockbuster that got released in October because I feel like Disney was like, we're not wasting a prime summer weekend slot on a Tron movie because nobody wants to see a Tron movie, but they keep making them. Although they wait a long time in between them, somehow they made another one, even though I don't think anyone really wants to see it. It's a very small group of core fans who are like, oh, a new Tron movie. And I like them, but I wasn't like, woo. But I enjoyed it. Yes, the script is not great. It occasionally feels like it's trying to say something, smart and meaningful about AI, but it never actually does. And the Jared Leto is not good. I don't know why he keeps getting starring roles in movies. I feel like they said, okay, he's very stiff and wooden, so let's cast him as a computer program so that, that works. And it basically does kind of work, except for when he's supposed to start becoming self-aware and more human instead of a computer program, and then he can't quite pull that off. Whereas on the other hand, Jodie Turner-Smith, who plays Athena, one of the other main computer programs, the big bad, she does a much better job with it. And I also hope that Gillian Anderson got a really nice paycheck for this movie. She's in a handful of scenes and she is completely wasted, but she gives it her. She doesn't phone it in. Good for her. But I'm just oh, I hope you got paid good, because this was not a good role for you. But it's not. You don't go to see a Tron movie for the acting or the script. You go for the visuals, and these visuals are fantastic. So good. So good. It is just awesome. Seeing elements of the Tron computer world in our world is very cool. And the whole thing is very effective. And the score by Nine Inch Nails is also very excellent. And if you have any interest in seeing this movie at all, I recommend seeing it on the biggest screen possible. If you wait for Disney Plus, it will not be as effective. It needs to be big and loud and awesome. And if you have any interest, the 3D is fantastic. I saw it in IMAX 3D, and it just blew me away. The camera is always moving, there's elements swooping, it's just, everything's in motion, it just never stops, and it's just amazing. There's some wonderful nods to the first Tron movie that I loved, and I weirdly enjoyed it. And I feel like if I watch it again later, on Disney Plus or something, I won't enjoy it as much because it won't be as impressive visually, and without the 3D, it's not going to be as cool. So if you have any interest, go to a theater, because that's the way to see this movie, if you care at all. And before I start talking about games, I did just want to say I still have not put together my Lego Halloween wreath, which I do need to do because Halloween is coming soon. But I did put together my free gift with purchase, my little ghost that lights up, and he's adorable. So that's fun. But I do need to get on that wreath. As for games, as you might recall, last episode, I was unable to buy any songs through the Rock Band music store in-game. I couldn't get it to load. So I tried again, restarted my Xbox, I tried again, nothing was working. I said, okay, fine. And I actually went into the Microsoft store, searched for Rock Band, found the add-ons section, and then just started scrolling. And thankfully it tells me what I've already bought. But there were a ton of songs that I was like, wow, how did I not buy? I clearly missed a lot of really good DLC. There was one I bought a lot. I bought some song packs and then some individual stuff. I bought this song pack, the Yacht Rock song pack. Say that 10 times fast. Because the songs were amazing. I was like, yes, please, all of these. But I bought a lot of individual songs because there were some where I'm like, oh, I don't want the pack. I just want that one song. So I went to check out and the Microsoft Store was like, you have too many things in your cart and we can't check you out. And I was like, so I had to like split it in half and like I took a bunch of stuff and thankfully you can remove things from your shopping cart and save them. So I didn't have to go back into the list afterwards and find everything again. I was able to just like save like half my shopping cart, check out, and then once my shopping cart was empty, I could move everything from the saved into my shopping cart and then buy those. And I swear to God, I think I spent like $50 or $60 on songs. I bought like a lot of songs. It was absurd. But I needed them. So, and I know they weren't going away. That was the weekend when they were delisting Rock Band. So you couldn't buy Rock Band anymore. And then the DLC songs are going to start delisting as their licenses expire. So like the older DLC, which I would already have because I would have bought it way back in the day, that would start delisting. So it's the recent stuff that I would want that I wouldn't have bought yet. All of these songs, they probably won't delist for a while, but I just didn't want to risk it. So I bought a whole bunch of crap. So now I have a lot of songs, new songs to play in Rock Band whenever I can find time to play Rock Band because I don't have time. This week was not great, but I did find a little bit of time to play some Dragon Age Veilguard because I've got everybody to join the Veilguard fully. They've all become full members of the Veilguard. I did everyone's companion quest except for Nev. I finished her companion quest, but she didn't become a member of the Veilguard like the others. And I thought that it's because back in the beginning, if you might recall, many episodes ago, because I've been playing this game forever, there was early on in the game, there's a big choice. The dragons are attacking 2 cities, and you can only help one. And whoever city you don't save hardens. So they lose the ability to learn some skills, and they're like cranky for a while. They get bitter because you didn't help their city, you helped the other one. And it was Lucanus, and I at the time I was like, oh, I might want to romance Lucanus, so let me not piss him off. So I said, let me help Treviso because I'm not going to try to romance Nev, and Minrathous has an army anyway, so they'll be better off. That doesn't factor into it, honestly, because the game doesn't care about like actual points like that. They're just like, it's very binary. So I thought because she was hardened, she wouldn't ever join the Veilguard fully. And I poked around online, and other people thought the same thing, and other people were like, no, I was able to get her to join, you just have to keep doing things. And it turns out that everyone else, you get to the end of their companion quest line, and they join the Veilguard fully. I finished her companion quest line, she still wasn't in the Veilguard, so I did a couple more like region quests. I finished off the remaining region quests in Minrathous to help out some people in Minrathous and do a couple of things there and do those side quests. And after I finished the second one, then I had a dialogue with Nev and she joined the Veilguard fully. So now I have everyone fully in the Veilguard. Weirdly, there was no trophy for getting everybody. You got a trophy for each individual person, but there wasn't a trophy for getting everybody. So, but I wanted to make sure I got everybody in there because I wanted everybody to have like the best skills and the best weapons. I wanted them to be as evolved as possible so that we would be okay in the end game. Because the end game is here. The next main quest on my quest line is basically has a little warning on it saying this will take you to the end game. So I want to finish off other things before going into the end game. I actually, by doing the last story quest, I unlocked a couple more companion quests, so I'm like, let me finish those off. And then I want to look at some of the region things to see if there's anything in there I actually want to do, but probably not, because at this point I've been playing it for like 75 hours, and that's pretty good. Let me go into the end game, because that's probably going to take a long time to do that whole end series of quests. And then I can finish it up. And then I can play Ghost of Yute, because I still have not bought it. I'm being very good. Very, very good. But I've been very busy this week, and then I've also been playing like Disney with the new Star Path quest, doing all that busy work, and then also Nikki because the new Golden Season quest, and I've been working my way through that main quest, which I will say is absolutely ridiculous. Like you're Detective Nikki, and you have your little detective board, and I even changed my outfit so I'd look more like a detective. But it cracked me up because you might recall last episode, there's the thing where you rotate items to find clues on them, which is standard. But now it completely ripped off Ace Attorney, like to the point where I'm just like, are they gonna like, how did they not get sued for this? Like, it's so Ace Attorney. Like, you literally, it's like interrogation, da da da, and then they'll say something, and then you either present evidence to refute what they're saying, or move on to their next statement. And there's the little bars in the corner. It's like, oh my god, like it's literally Ace Attorney. And I'm just like, I mean, maybe there's other games that use this same exact gameplay, but I don't know of any. So I thought it was just, this is Ace Attorney, and they're literally ripping off Ace Attorney. And I'm, at least at the end, when you like have a successful interrogation, she doesn't like point and say like objection or whatever. That would have been, I think, a bit much. But yeah, that was nuts. Like it's a complete ripoff. It was hilarious. But also the storyline, I was right, and Julie is not dead. There was no murder. This fabulous PC has faked her death. But the thing is, there's still this. Infinity Nikki is really weird. Like, it's super whimsical, but it's super dark. Like, she's not actually dead, but she faked her death to help expose this like band of villains called Threadstar, who like take PCs and cut them up to make theater costumes for people to wear. And because the PCs are magical, like they're killing PCs and using their bodies to make clothing for theater performers, which is bonkers and insane. And like, but it's also whimsical because at one point in the story, I got this, it let me wear the outfit, the gotcha outfit for the Golden Season, which I don't really like. But like all of these seasons, they put you in the outfit for like a hot second so you can see it and go, ooh, I like that. And then maybe you want to go and spend your money to get more crystals to try to get it. But you won't because you'll have to spend a lot of money. But here it let you wear it for like a whole scene, and you go into the wheat fields and use that costume's special power to turn into a scarecrow, so the birds will land on you and talk to you and give you clues to the mystery and tell you where to go next. So it's like they're murdering PCs and using their bodies to make clothing, and you're also turning into a scarecrow to talk to birds. Like, this game is insane. I kind of love it for that, honestly. So I've done like 2 main quests. I think there's just the one left. I don't know. I'm thinking this will be the wrap up. So I might almost be done with the story, because I would like to try to finish up that and like, the Star Path and whatever, so that I can play more Dragon Age. There's not enough time to play all of these games at the same time. I need to win the lottery, honestly. And then I can just sit around and play games all day. That'd be great. So that's it for this episode. Come back next time, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I probably won't have finished Dragon Age, but I might have finished Nikki. Or the quest, I mean. So, who knows? Come back and find out. Bye!